Friends, recently Netflix had released a movie on the theme Don't Look Up. In that movie, there were two scientists, and on the basis of their research, they found out that soon a massive comet will hit onto the earth and the life on the earth will get destroyed. Unfortunately, no one really paid attention to that information that was being shared by those scientists. The media and the political parties, both of them, they basically ignored the relevancy of that information and they used that information for their own vested interest. So from that particular movie, we can learn two important lessons and we can apply those lessons in our day-to-day life, and it can be applied in all different spheres. The first is that don't ignore brain bias. The brain that we have, it is an imperfect organ, and at times if we get access to any information that contradicts our current belief system, like for instance, if we have not seen something or if something does not really fall within our expectation, we generally tend to either discount it or disbelieve that information. Like the same thing happened with those scientists. That information was ignored by the media and even the political parties. And likewise, at times, people who have strong, faith or the practice of spiritual journey, if they give some, rational, advice, then society in general, they tend to disbelieve that very fact, because at times that information does not really set within their current belief system, and they ignore it and they continue to lead the life they want to lead. What is the outcome? Ultimately, they suffer. And in that movie also, ultimately that planet hit onto the earth and everything vanished. So this is one lesson, that please do not ignore the expert advice of others in life. And it may happen that at times it may not even make some sense, but still give it a try. We say that don't accept anything blindly. So we further say that, okay, don't accept, but don't reject anything blindly. So that's the first lesson. The second lesson is that, okay, when we look at that movie again, in that movie, there was media and then there were political parties. They both had their own biased agendas, and they were simply showing to the public that was needed to be shown to fulfill their own vested agendas. So information that was important and necessary, that was basically put in the garbage, and the information that was not really necessary, that was getting promoted. Now when we talk about the information is easily accessible to us with the help of the gadgets and the technology. But the problem is that information is also of two different kinds. One information is the information wherein too much is being promoted and people tend to follow things which are being promoted. And in that process, the information which might be important and relevant, but because it is not being promoted, that information is being ignored by the society. So we have to be careful in assessing ourselves, which information we have to use in our life that can have a more positive and a meaningful impact onto whatever we do. So with this note, I thank all of you for watching this video. Don't look up. In other words, don't see what is really going on in the society. Try to go beyond that. If you will learn to go beyond that, then you will be able to have a better access of the reality of life. Thank you very much. See you soon.